Hi, and welcome to Faith and Flower. I'm Robin. I've got more cleaning habits to share, along with some everyday homemaking motivation and inspiration in today's video. Last week, I showed you how I organized the beginning of my week with laundry on Monday and Tuesday and bathrooms on Wednesdays. This week, I will take you along for the rest of my weekly cleaning routine, finishing out the week with dusting on Thursday, and later in the video, I will get into what I typically do on Friday. But in between, I've got a Costco haul and some meal prep for you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining me today, and let me know how you're doing down in the comments. Tell me what's ahead for your week. The very best clean home habit I have for you is establishing a weekly cleaning routine, and it can be very simple, and I really like to prioritize all the things I would like to get done in our home for a week and divide that amongst the days so that I just have a little to do every day. I usually try to get laundry out of the way early in the week, then I do bathrooms, and I usually do all of the dusting on Thursday. And I have a couple of tools that I really like this ceiling fan duster. It's really great at grabbing all of the dirt up there, and I like this lamb's wool duster. Unlike a feather duster, this really does attract the dust, and so after I dust an area and I feel like it's a little bit full, I take it outside and knock it out, or I grab my handheld vacuum and suck all the dirt out. It can also be hand washed periodically, and I just find that it works so well. It gets into all of the little nooks and crannies and hard to reach areas, and it actually makes dusting kind of fun. When dusting, it's really important to start from the top and work your way down in a room. So I usually start with the ceiling fans, and if I'm doing crown molding, I'll start there. And the reason why is because inevitably, no matter what tool you use, some dust will fall down, and you don't want to clean something and then clean something above it and have to re-clean that area again because you've knocked dust onto it. So if you start from the top and work your way down, things will go faster and you will have to do less cleaning. I also typically will work around the room in a clockwise pattern, usually starting in the same place in each room. And this just sets up a routine for me so that I don't really have to think about what I'm doing, and I'm a lot less likely to miss an area. Also, I like to just do some planning in my head, or I like to listen to an audiobook or podcast or something like that. And that really frees up my mind because I've set up a routine that I don't even have to think about. Setting up patterns like this does take a little bit of discipline in the beginning, but they soon become habits, and those habits will make it so much easier for you to manage your home and to keep it clean without a lot of effort. Dusting has become a chore that I don't mind doing as much because I look at it as an opportunity to do something that I do like doing. And that's another recommendation, is to pair a task with something that you enjoy, like listening to an audiobook or a podcast or your favorite YouTube video. I love doing that. I've done it for a long time, especially when it comes to folding clothes. I use that as an opportunity to sit down and catch up on a TV show that I haven't been able to watch or a YouTube video, and I don't feel guilty about it because I'm getting something accomplished at the same time. I would love to know what you like to do while you are cleaning around your home. Do you listen to podcasts? Do you listen to music? Do you just like to use that time to think and plan? Let me know down in the comments. So all of the tasks that I feel need to get done each week have a day of the week where I try to get them accomplished. But there are a few more deep cleaning tasks, and I like to get those done by tacking them on whenever I have a little bit of extra time. And in our bedroom, it's been a little while since I've vacuumed all of the upholstery, so I'm gonna get that done today too. Been a fan of the Fly Lady because I like her zone cleaning method, but I've customized it to work for our home, and I find that that system really lends itself to customizing for what you need in your own home, because I really don't think there's a one-size-fits-all cleaning routine. We are all in different stages of life, and we have to prioritize things differently. Our homes are different, so I think that that is a great way to go, and I have a video where I detail what I do a little bit more, and I will put a link to that down in the description box in case you'd like to watch. Of course, a big part of homemaking is meal prep and grocery shopping, so I'm going to share with you our Costco haul for this month and a dinner idea. This time at Costco, I got another bag of the sprouted rolled oats that are gluten-free. Sometimes when I go, they don't have it, so when I go, I like to make sure that I pick one up. We use them all the time for making all kinds of things, but especially granola. So I like to have a lot of that on hand, and it's really good. It's an excellent price. We got corn. I like to have canned corn. We actually put it in our salads lots of times, and it's really great for a lot of things, especially with the warmer months coming on. We got some socks that both Patrick and Peyton can share. These are the Puma men's sort of no-show socks that'll be great for wearing with shorts and things. We got two kinds of bread. We got the artisan rolls. These are from the Costco bakery, and we've never tried these, but they look a lot like the ones that we get at Trader Joe's. So I will freeze these in twos because Peyton eats gluten-free, so whenever we have it, we just need two, one for me and one for Patrick, and then I'll have something gluten-free for Peyton. And also I really like this Dave's Killer Bread. So I usually get these, it comes in a 2-pack, and we have one now and I freeze one for later. They freeze really well. This bread has a lot of really good ingredients. It's organic, so that's a great thing that we like to keep on hand. Their avocados were so good the last time I got them, so I picked up another bag of those. And their raspberries were a really good price, and these look nice. Also plums. We'll see if they ripen up a little bit. They're rather hard right now, but they look nice, and Patrick really loves plums. We also got some mandarin oranges. I was looking for apples, but they don't have the Pink Lady, and the Honeycrisp one seemed quite expensive. These mandarin oranges looked really good and they were a good price. Also, organic bananas were a good deal. Patrick's been asking for some bananas, and whatever we don't eat right away will be great for making banana bread or keeping in the freezer for smoothies. I'm also going to try these Kirkland paper towels. They were significantly cheaper than the Bounty ones that they carry, and this is going to last us a long time because we don't use a ton of paper towels. It's probably more than a year's supply for me. Also picked up these sweet onions. They are huge and I was about out of onions, so it was a good deal to get those at Costco. We got some paneer cheese, which is an Indian cheese. If you guys might remember, our good friends Anjana and Rajiv, who we helped organize their kitchen, made us a delicious dish with paneer, and I really want to give that a try. And she tells me that she buys hers at Costco, so I got that. Antipasto, different types of salami, and prosciutto and things like that that are really great to have when we have like a cheese dish or a charcuterie board. They last a really long time. The expiration date wasn't until September, I believe, so I will definitely keep one on hand for later on, and we might enjoy one this weekend. We got, this time, the mahi mahi. I was getting the barramundi, and we really like that, but I actually realized that it was farm raised and not wild caught, so we opted for the wild caught mahi mahi this go round. 2-pack of their Mexican style cheese blend. This will be great for a lot of dishes, but especially anything Tex-Mex or Mexican. Mozzarella cheese for when we make Italian dishes and pizzas. And speaking of pizza, we thought we would give this Kirkland's brand cauliflower crust pizza a try. So Peyton isn't a huge fan generally of cauliflower crust pizzas, but this one is a gluten-free option, and some of them that we've had lately are pretty good. So we wanted to give that a try. Of course, I had to get some more of these Wyman's Wild Blueberries. I'm totally addicted to these. These are so good, so full of flavor. I like to keep them in the freezer, and we eat them with our yogurt parfaits all the time. I really like to make sure that we have plenty of those, and we just ran out, so stocked up on that. We were also almost out of butter, so I went ahead and got another pack of Kirkland's brand of the grass-fed butter. Somebody commented that they didn't think it was quite as high quality as the Kerrygold butter, but I think for the price, we can deal with it. We like it. We think it's been really good, and because it is grass-fed, it's definitely a higher quality butter than you would find at your regular supermarket. And for Austin, we tried their dog food last time, and this time we tried a different variety. I think we got the chicken something last time, and this time we got the lamb, rice, and vegetable formula. He really liked it, and it's a pretty good price. We got some treats for him too. This is the jerky treats, and of course he's gonna love having those. That's it for our Costco haul. We're trying to keep it down to about once a month, which works out really well. We have not a lot of freezer space, so this works for us, and we're able to stock up on some staple items, and also have discovered that their produce is really good. And I really enjoy hearing from you in the comments what you like so that we can try it on our next Costco run. We live in Central Texas where the winters are rather mild, so we can grill really all year round, but as the weather warms up and it gets more beautiful outside, we are looking forward to using our grill more and more. We got this Kamado grill back in the fall, and we've been loving it. It's great for any type of grilling, but especially smoking, and something that we have wanted to try for a while was making a beef brisket, and this one turned out really well, even though it was just our first attempt. There is a whole sort of art to making beef brisket here in Texas, so there are a lot of things that we can learn, and we are looking forward to working on it and improving as we go and enjoying the results in the meantime. To go with our beef brisket, I decided to do something a little different and make some crispy Brussels sprouts in the air fryer. London Sunshine was kind enough to send us one of their air fryers to try out, and the results were amazing. I found a recipe on YouTube, and I will link that down in the description box if you'd like to see it as well. But I used to hate Brussels sprouts, and so did Patrick growing up. They were mushy, they tasted terrible, but I've had some amazing Brussels sprouts at restaurants, and I think they achieved that through the air fryer. I haven't been super successful, at least not consistently, with trying to roast them in the oven or on a pan on this cooktop, but these came out amazing and they were so easy. Start by trimming the Brussels sprouts and then cutting them into pieces that are similar in size. So I had some large Brussels sprouts that I quartered and others that I halved, just trying to keep them all fairly uniform so that they will cook evenly. Then toss them with a couple tablespoons of olive oil, a little bit of balsamic vinegar, chopped garlic, some salt and pepper, and that's basically it. Make sure that you keep the bowl. You don't even have to wash it, because after you get them out of the air fryer, you're gonna wanna toss it with another tablespoon of the balsamic vinegar, and then they are ready to serve. Super easy, and these came out amazing. I don't know about you, but trying out a new appliance can sometimes be intimidating. I remember what it was like to have an Instant Pot for the first time, but the air fryer is so easy to use and extremely easy to clean, which I have been loving. I think we are really going to enjoy this throughout the summer because it doesn't heat up the kitchen, which has always been the great advantage of grilling. I've been having a lot of fun experimenting with the air fryer. We've tried so many things that have turned out really delicious, and these crispy Brussels sprouts were definitely at the top of the list for me. So if you are interested in an air fryer or a Kamado grill, definitely check out London Sunshine. I've got a link and a discount code down in the description box where you can get 10% off your order. On Fridays, I like to do the vacuuming and mopping. And instead of cleaning the floors on the day that I clean the bathrooms, I like to often just get that done on the same day that I do the rest of the house. Once I have the vacuum and the mop out, it just goes a lot faster if I do all of the floors all at one time. Having said that, I like to be very flexible with my weekly cleaning routine, so there are plenty of weeks when I double up because I'm not able to get, say, some laundry done on Tuesday, so I will add that on to Wednesday when I'm cleaning the bathrooms. Or sometimes I don't get everything done on Friday that I like, so I push it to the weekend, and that's okay too. The point is to have a routine so that if you have to skip something, you can handle skipping it for a week. It's not going to be too terrible, and you can pick it up the following week, and you can shift things around when you have pockets of time to get things done. As a stay-home mom and homemaker, this is what has worked for me for years. But I do realize that we are all in different seasons of life. We have different things going on. Some of us work away from home and our time at home is limited. So in those cases, this does need to be adapted. But I do think that using these same principles and developing these same habits will help you form a routine that really will work for you and will help you keep on top of the cleaning in your home. There's a lot that goes into making videos for YouTube, behind the scenes things that you don't see and that take up a lot of time. So there are lots of weeks where I don't get everything done on schedule as I would like, and I even have to push things to the weekend. But in that case, lately I've gotten a lot more help from my family because I've asked for it, and we've come up with a routine that really works in those instances too. My son Peyton and husband Patrick have always been happy to help, and we even worked out a little routine to get it all done really fast, where Peyton will do the dusting, Patrick will follow him with vacuuming, and then I will do the mopping. And in a very short period of time, we've knocked out all three of those things. And on those weeks when you just can't get it all done, it's perfectly okay. Good enough can be good enough, and you can push those things off to the following week. They'll always be waiting for you, and you can pick up where you left off later. so much for spending your time with me here today. I hope that you found some encouragement with homemaking today and that I gave you a few tips for developing some habits to help you keep your home clean. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. It really does help out my channel. And if you haven't already done so, I want to invite you to subscribe. Subscribing is absolutely free and easy. All you have to do is click on my picture, and we would love to have you join our community of subscribers here at Faith and Flower. I would really love to hear from you, so don't forget to leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, have a wonderful week.